Welcome to the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh no, we almost wrecked everything. We don't have a present for the squad after they worked so hard to give us this new home.
You are right, they are really special people. We have to give them something awesome.
But what? We do not have any money and we are not opted on the server anymore after what happened in Castle Town.
I have the best idea. What if we make a Christmas story? A special story that means so much to them.
Yes, that is perfect. It will have all of their jokes. Yes, it will be the best present. Good thinking, Sisbot.
It will make them love us again. And maybe I can have my job back as news reporter Brobot.
I am unsure that will happen.
Regardless, they all deserve a present. Are you all in?
Let's do this.
Once upon a time, there was a horse and a chicken, both named Sister.
They were brought together by two sisters and a brother, which is another story.
After years of sitting together in an old server, they decided that enough was enough and started to talk to one another.
Shocked that they each had the same name, they decided they must be related somehow. Because of this, they decided to form their own squad, the Sister Squad.
They formed a tight bond with each other, all the while traveling here and there on the server.
Until one day the old server was lost to the swirly-whirly depths of the internet. The first thing they did was to call tech support.
But as it was the holidays, there was no answer due to Christmas parties and a rude elf on the shelf.
So they did the next best thing. They called Draco Boy, who was quick to answer the call. He explained that he had an agent in the field named Derp Number 7 who could get them safely to the new Brace server.
But when they got to the place they were supposed to meet up, not a derp could be found. As luck would have it, a sweet little bumblebee happened to be crossing their path and used their supersonic bee powers to warp them to the new server.
After that moment of sadness and helplessness, the Sister Squad made a pact to help everyone they saw, just as Bee and their namesake Sister did.
They traveled all over the new server world, helping people and brightening each new place with a kind word and a smile.
Until one day they heard rumors of an evil overlord and her grey elves. They were scared at first, but after talking to a wise older brother they knew they could take on anything with the power of the squad behind them.
Much traveling was done by the Sister Squad. Again they went all over the map as far as you could go. So far it was further than they had ever been before.
Just as they were about to turn around they stopped and looked closer as something caught their eye. What was that? They could just barely make out a village in the distance. It was a Christmas village.
But that is not what worried them. With an evil laugh floating in the air, they saw the wicked grey elves. The evil overlord must be here to destroy Christmas.
The Sister Squad knew what they had to do. Burning up their 8th level spell slots, they both used true polymorph to transmogrify themselves into the warriors they truly were.
As they raced up to the village, they heard the evil overlord yell, "Give them all coal, and take all the food for me to eat." The Sister Squad couldn't have that. They knew what Sister would do. They took a deep breath, smiled, and then they kicked some butt.
After a rocky start, the Sister Squad won the day chasing the evil overlord back to her wicked castle in the snow, unable to eat the food off the plates of the villagers any longer.
The villagers were so happy that the Sister Squad saved them from the Grey Elves. They asked if they would stay and be their protectors.
The two that were named Sister looked at one another and knew what each other wanted.
They both looked at the villagers and said in one accord, "The evil is still out there and the server is large. If you ever have need of us, all you have to do is yell Marco, and we will be by your side."
They smiled at one another, happy and at peace with the happiness they have found in being heroes.
And so it was that the Sister Squad lived happily ever after.
Or did they? Mwahahahahaha.
The end.
Wow, that was an amazing story. I hope the squad gets me a Buzz Lightyear stuffy for Christmas.
You are always thinking about presents, Brobot. We hope all of you know we love you and hope you have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
I like presents too, Brobot, but all I get is coal. When do we tell them who the evil overlord is?
They already know.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh hey, what I wanted to say was Merry Christmas, and keep an eye out for the Grace Squad Christmas special. W.E.